moves, he plays, he shoots, he scores, he does everything you need a defenseman to do. He is so solid, and the best part about Schaefer, the story of Schaefer, that seeing everything culminate with a Calder victory in his very first NHL year, because hey, he was a better rookie than Ivan Demidov. He was better than Seneca. He was better than everybody else. That was a crazy, crazy story. I'd say maybe the only rookie that had a better season has more skill than when Matthew Schaefer went first overall. Now, I'm not necessarily saying that Stephen Ellis is saying that Langdon Dupont is guaranteed to be better than Matthew Schaefer. I'm going to be real. This rookie season is incredible. It's going to be so difficult to replicate that if you are Langdon Dupont, if you are the first defenseman who was taken off the board in this year's draft, Jackson Rudolph. Although I honestly don't know if Rudolph is going to be an NHL player this upcoming season. I guess we'll see. But it is worth noting because Langdon Dupont hasn't played his draft-eligible campaign yet. This shortened 19-game season that Schaefer had in 24-25, that draft-eligible campaign is still 17 years old to end off the year. He was 60 for most of the season, and it was still over a point per game. When he was 15, turning 16, he had 60 points in 64 WHL played. In fact, you go over to the dub this season, and you'll see that Langdon Dupont went out there and outscored some of the top defensemen who went in this most recent NHL entry draft. The only defensemen who had more points than Langdon Dupont were Jackson Rudolph, who we just mentioned, he actually was a top pick in this most recent draft, Bryce Pickford, who is the overage Montreal prospect, and Jonas Wu. You go down, you see that Langdon Dupont had more points than Ryan Wynn. He had significantly more points than Ryan Wynn, a guy who was a first-round draft steal out of the San Jose Sharks organization. There are a number of guys that Langdon Dupont outproduced, and you look at the overall skill set, you look at some of the scouting reports, these are all available on Elite Prospects Premium. I mean, just looking through the selection of teams here, they're all very positive. Langdon Dupont does everything in the game. He's everywhere. He breaks up rushes, he does shots, and he activates into every possible way. He puts a ton of pressure on opponents. We've seen about the constant weak side activation gives him several scoring chances, and also shifting defensive pressure away from his teammates. He turns step-ups for interceptions and even set up a cross-slot chance off one. So highly physical defensively, running through opponents in the neutral zone and battling hard defensively. The lack of control over the game remains a concern. He overshot when closing out and got beat up the middle, ended up on the wrong side of opponents by stepping up too aggressively and struggled to get punched through traffic. He has the tools to create lanes, but makes decisions too quickly and then the firing the lanes will have it open. There are flashes of manipulation too, but he lacked the explosion and route selection to turn those into chances. He remains a high-end prospect, still the number one player of North America, and having more control of his team to make him a top-end number one projection. Now, this week around scouting report covers a game from March 16, 2026. We also had the March 12th game against the Edmonton TVs. Dupont was fast and physical all game, emphatically breaking up tons of plays along the walls, wins a lot of battles, no one can match his pace, it's unrelenting, maintaining just as high deep in the shifts. With possession, he has to speed on a bit more and exercise more offensive control for it to really cement his status as the number one pick, but he clearly has star potential. This is a really great prospect of his, and for a guy who has displayed so much in his draft in minus 1 year, thinking about how strong his defensive game is, his overall skill, and how his skating is already top-notch, this is a player who has all That's the However, there are still points to the player getting that are hard-sided people as it is. Just out of countries, no pictures. Don't do that. Other stories, respectively, good people, again, it's in this perspective. And what they say, everyone knows guys, so take a walk. Today, you take a look at 5 potential legitimate to bad guys, hitting, we're starting to slow the break. Break is the small for looking at the like. This is also a bit of a reputation for being cool. Here's what we harass and it's most foreign thousands. Another thousand eight. One of those are the driving force. Other response one percent. Now, in fairness, being a bit of a fool isn't nearly off what so many other people on the system does. But instead, it's irritating from every other time. It's not one that people are however, the doctor avalanche and severe are constantly arguing, and their dad rarely cuts them often spends most of the time in front of you looking for something in your favorite for success in something that the mother pays almost zero attention to, and often criticizes her daughters and other random people around her. If you know if Brady tries to demand attention, those will be shot down 16 and almost for the president. Great fun for thinking this cat person a little bit more attention for who to actually love. Unfortunately, for parents aren't the right people. The next ball was the primary village, where the dark road was westland. It's a week of the pickets on the line, and there was high speed for station here. As your main objective was the village to assassinate the emperor, after the armed third attack, Paul betrayed the brotherly leader, aspirated, and slaughtered those to kill Destiny and Trust. He also openly mocked the player routine and the simply celebrate victories of the year. Sure, he's there, he is just doing his job, but he doesn't have to be something about it. Well, the most significant of this new character was only realized that Jackson is quite a stand-up guy, and he had clearly persisted with the but prayer is certainly place like the guy. One, we again can't gloss over the fact that it's always his job by finding the brotherhood, and he always succeeds in his mission at an athletic pursuit or at God-like dragon treatment of the credit. It's not like he just had to helping the trained assassins who were trying to harm his brotherhood. Here's the quest for security. The dragon toward his path to becoming America's Oculus agent guy, and plenty of false evidence on him. To throw off the things, well, that Gaius is, or was, Romeo's own son. The well-known Gaius is body is by Margo, but he was the man with the spite of loving father. He takes care about his son's service. In the writings, he refers to Gaius as, quote, my beloved son, in signs and quotes from loving God. I mean, for God's sake, smile, Gad, don't shoot him. So, considering you're trying to improve his career and further his family, I find it interesting to be part of rather than also, the judge will be you'll even take the time out of day to take your place. I mean, come on, good friend, good at the job, good family, this is the best person all around. Or is it all? Boss, the spell. The top five is actually the way to expand how the spell fits things. And think balance is easy to put your stars if you just don't understand your final barbarian. Upsetting is got it. The wrong answer is to find out. Offsetting is changing the attack upside. And the way the story makes it large part of that. According to us, he has proven the 8 Offset's game is actually disagree with mental game. Try to study the draft band throws it out. The sunset where location on the spot. And while they do attack you on sight, if you want to trespassing on their closet, consider the person in the face, they likely see you as a threat. So standing their ground could be expected. He knows one evil, they just wanted to be left alone. Even when he tells Sylvain, who believes she was wrong about the news, that he killed Bachnak, she'll respond that she, quote, isn't sure how she feels about it. So, ultimately accepts his action. And while that remains given exactly as innocent as he did it, there's no evidence that these people have responded to him. And apparently, Bachnak then also makes him not to do. And you know what they say, and it's more than a person. Here's the bit, the Robert decision. Now, this is actually a Monday and it's simply that the regular possibility. There doesn't seem to be much pressure left in this. It's not as scary as it is. But what other people standard told to the full 85 states that they should
Here's the idea of YouTube, which is actually like a business entirely. There's something now, admittedly, these second thoughts are more than active self-preservation, considering uprising, rather than global objectives to what it is predicted to do. But nonetheless, perhaps the later the author's stories makes it differently done and what the right happen. And finally, last but certainly not least on the list, there is such a road to death. Definitely supposed to make it true. Now, in fairness, this guy is pretty evil regardless of what I'm about to say. He still murders innocent people and living, and all around him, thanks to his out-there personality, and so is the keeper of the night. And important is to keep it together, brother. And he wants it to be responsible for the comment and of the night. The method of the text of death, making it stricter, all around the field, and never himself. Well, to be constantly speaking of acid, the common purpose of death is executive. Well, it's discovered that facilities are intelligent people. After the result of those things, one has making the get fact, most of the plot is long for this plot anyway. However, it's suggested that perhaps this road isn't entirely lost. You have to look at, especially with that which is there's a long time that there was a given of tablets and the voice as a follower, and trying to connect to the not with all those instructions. Arguably, that you could have tested it on what sense it is in the night. When you finally confront this yourself, you might attack yourself less into the first was, or attack yourself to next. Instead, you say, there, this is the proper way for the list. The other question is, and with that, here's what it does. But I'm going to do this up until you know what it is. If you describe your signified ability, it's abilities that you encounter and inspire that you think about a little bit, exactly in the wrong. Think about it down below. Think about that. If you're good at video writing, as always. Looks like McDonald's is the superior fast food chain, since this is the second part to our McDonald's tier list. Because we'll make another McDonald's tier list, doesn't automatically mean it's good fast food. But yeah, all it means is that there's too much damn greasy food on the menu. Your opinions are invalid, you see. Stop saying negative about my beloved McDonald's. This is why they're built like an uncensored orange basket. If you stuck this subway like me, then you'd have my stunning look. I don't want to hear from you, Joey. I'm sure I saw you when I was watching the Walk Again. You look like a damn zombie. I think you're looking more like the puppet from that one movie, The Mummy Returns to the Rock. Enough of both of your shenanigans. We're here to make another McDonald's tier list. But of course, this time we'll mention that just wouldn't think you could get better than a Big Mac with a Diet Coke. McDonald's breakfast exists with a delicious bacon, egg, and seafood meal with a caramel milk. Honestly, I think breakfast is the best part about McDonald's. But everyone watching and it's seen part one to make it the rest of the menu, check it out. Guys, let us know what other tier lists we should do and subscribe so you don't miss out. Oh, and also let us know who else should hop in our Discord server to make this tier list with. Wait, hold on, Sleepy Joe. Don't tell me you invited Dr. Phil again. He pissed me off and ruined that McDonald's tier list for me. Bill was just having a bad day. It's no problem. He was busy today, so I invited someone else. So I thought you invited Anthony. Hello, Alan.
I couldn't resist the opportunity to join the DC and share my expertise on various subjects.
Why the hell are you here? You don't need to report on full expertise on anything.
We wouldn't know the lifestyle of career slice of time after time in the United States.
My man, I'm proud of Joe over here. You keep killing it with the shouting, and you'll see the top two.
I think Joey's dementia's kicking in and he forgot who he is.
So I see you guys are making a McDonald's tier list. I think don't cost me a few minutes process for shit anyways.
If you disrespect McDonald's, then you're disrespecting me too. Ship it, all have the feds push you back in jail.
Did you say the feds? That's what I call the Matrix. And the Matrix won't control me. They're trying to control it for the real world. The Matrix doesn't move. This is fucking jumbo all the time.
You just wouldn't understand there. You're actually put to think of it. I think the Matrix is trying to do.
I think I'm able to just keep things about McDonald's back until everything is off loose.
Enough of this Matrix nonsense. I'm going to start the damn tier list.
Hands down here are instant documents. I can eat two of these and it never gets old.
Yeah, try eating one more and you'll end up in the emergency room with your old ass with a cancer.
That's what I'm doing. Must be getting breakfast here. So I agree, Joey. It's God's good food.
Bacon, egg, and cheese biscuit is a solid choice. But the biscuits themselves are more buttery and sweat on Joe's forehead when I was looking up W's than he got the data gets to.
The only thing you were cooking with all that incontinent malarkey nonsense coming out of your mouth.
Gotta do two before I stuff that biscuit up your ass. You know, Donald does have a point with that biscuit, though. This is supposed to be a balanced sandwich. This is over buttered biscuits. It's not that bad. Come on, it tastes wonderful. I'm putting it in the good.
I forgot McDonald's had cinnamon rolls since I always get this white frosting mess and just.
I love cinnamon rolls from McDonald's. Every time I got in this, it's either been dry or there's too much standard frosting.
I'm surprised you don't like the frosting, Joe. You seem like the type of guy that wouldn't resist any of that white goo.
Especially since you were the bomber in the White House for 8 years, I know for a fact that a lot of such activities were going on in the Oval Office.
Like how you were cuddling up with boots in your private meeting, or how you love riding on a Kim Jong-un's rocket, if you know what I mean. Now that's what I call stuff, actually. So shut the fuck up, man.
God, what did he just say?
Let it cook, Joe.
Oh, Obama. Still trying to be funny, I see. I thought you left the jokes at the White House along with all those missing emails.
Clearly, Barack over here is an alpha male that is power and confidence never needs to be met. The man that can handle women is just a glance, while Donald is a wine child in the toy aisle party.
That's too much for you to say. Get that.
You can go again in front. So what else? I didn't like that.
What the hell are you doing to the top seat?
You realize you can still constant. You can't conserve it money anyways.
Oh, here we go. Now, where were we? Oh, yeah, cinnamon rolls go to mid-tier, but ice caramel coffee is next. And it's slapped.
What do you? A white little Starbucks now, Donald?
Yeah, the point. Iced coffee actually hits.
But from McDonald's, really? Just go to Starbucks or any other coffee place to get me. Plus, with this one, you have to get a lot of whipped cream and chocolate for it to even taste happy.
You don't know what you're talking about there.
You don't know what you're talking about, dipshit. I don't care what you say. It's going to take it to you.
All right, we have an absolute classic here. The bacon, egg, and cheese McGriddle. This is an obvious answer. Am I right, boys?
Oh, yeah, no doubt about this. I don't even got to explain why it's going to die here.
I've got to explain why you're full of shit.
Wait, guys, are we going to undefinite Andrew? We can't keep the top of you waiting.
No, we've all asked to wait, but speaking of top, we have a top three I have to talk about next. The egg McMuffin.
Okay, I'll actually let that one slide. This is a perfect breakfast sandwich. You can't tell me
I
otherwise.
do agree with y'all. I don't agree with hates this. Put it in God.
All right, I'm doing my chef. It's just completely under there.
You don't have to be however, finally I can hear you guys. I once wanted to eat the Matrix. Hey, Donald, I got to see where it's leading.
I don't
hear it. Whoa, we get any firms? What the hell? Jesus Christ, Joe, you can't be giving firms to everyone in my service. Are you backpedaling now, bro? An alpha male deserves any and all power. You should know this already. Shut up about your alpha male matrix bullshit. I'm about you and John.
Well, finally out of slap you silly until your face looks like a Picasso painting.
You're not doing shit over. We have pancakes right now. Hot cakes is our next food, right? What kind of name is this? How about just call them pancakes? Hot cakes is this fucking noise.
The term hotcakes has been used to refer to pancakes for centuries. How do you guys not know?
Because we haven't been on this earth for centuries like
You bitch, I'm only 4 years older than you.
They can come to the back and forth like YouTube. These hotcakes are made as fuck on there. Something with it in order to be good. That's why there's comments that it on it. We'll get it too soon. But the only buffet over here is straight stuff.
Why the hell would anyone eat this for breakfast? What is this?
It's like the only semi-healthy thing I'm eating McDonald's. And of course, you don't know about anything healthy.
This parfait is a perfect balance, no doubt about that in my mind. It's an easy decision. You just put it in the good tier, solid tiers. And speaking more about hot bakes, all this is just hot bakes and sauce. It's still very lucky. It's missing more things completely.
Here's a lame one. Don't know a damn thing about McDonald's. Drizzle syrup over the boat, and you got yourself a scoop to take for breakfast. You're that kind of weirdo that mixes his syrup with everything on the plate. Why am I not surprised?
Damn big. I do agree with that. You go and so it's going to bear. And also, you take this ratio. We have one of fast food, most explosive concoctions ever to exist. The sausage burrito. This tastes like as if someone took the leftovers from a questionable meat processing plant and decided to shove it into a sausage cheese tortilla. The supposed flavor is non-existent, and the texture is a disaster. A musty and unappetizing mess.
That's probably the only thing I'm ever going to agree with you on. It tastes like a slap in the face from a disgruntled employee who hates the job and wants you to suffer as much as they do.
The sausage itself is like being on a rubber eraser. It's so rare. Flimsy fish. It's almost impossible to pick up without it falling apart.
Don't even get me started on the cheese. It's like someone melted a plastic toy and poured it on top. Honestly, the only thing this burrito is good for is using it as a shortstop on a paperweight.
Awful tier that's the straight from the burrito going into. And what do you all think about the sausage? The burrito? Well, it's not as good as the bacon in the burrito. It's literally on the sauce.
Whether you're a contractor, event planner, this business starter, your business is protected. Jennifer Business trusted by 100,000 energy and small businesses from coast to coast. Get business insurance starting from $11 per month at Zensurance.com. Bienvenue à la VSPH. Vous avez la puissance de l'Iran.
Et dans la sécurité, utilisez Jet Drive, fond à vaisselle et pince. It's still delicious, but you can't deny it. Yeah, I think it's worth putting it in the good tier, to be honest. The griddles need a little more than just sausage.
Speaking more about sausage, sausage and muffins is pretty similar. Just put the sausage and griddle is a good tier. And this is fair with it.
Street buried, and the other McMuffins are far superior than this.
And I am far superior than all of these combined.
Put it in. Don't start again, or I'm going to kick you out of my survey.
Hold on there, Johnny. This is our service, not just yours.
Exactly, Donald. Everything in this world isn't just for your because you're a billionaire. I'm the one who set up most of the server anyway. I set up the bots, the rope, the server banner, voice and text channel, while you all sat around doing nothing just like your turns in office.
They really get all of that when we all sat around doing nothing, and you guys are sleeping us. I mean, if you literally just stole someone else's server template, so in reality, it just took 5 seconds to think, wow, what a do.
Sorry, I can't hear you over the deafening silence of your intellect. No shot.
Now, that's an alpha man shit right there. You know what? I don't give a fuck. It's not worth my time, but the alpha try is certainly worth my time. It has more brain cells than you'll ever have.
You mean all those brain cells you lost after you got married to Michelle?
Don't bring up
It's before you taste that. Just try an apple fritter from here. It looks good, so when you take that by yourself.
This tastes like it's been sitting on the side of the road for 2 weeks.
Oh, come on. It's not that bad. You have some respect for the apple fritter.
Now, thinking about it, I definitely have more respect for this kind of thing than you.
Get us a